Where's Frank at? Frank? He's still over there? Alright, so real quickly, I met Frank about 2 years ago, and... Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Alright. We good?
This is the guy from ALS.
I have to kiss him?
That's here to talk about.
No, it's alright. You can hear me now? I don't like hearing my own voice for some reason. Okay, there's Frank right there. So I met Frank about 2 years ago, and there's a couple of things about Frank that you may not know. Frank is probably one of the smartest people, which I'm sure we all know, but Frank has actually spent his time trying to educate other patients and families through a mechanism called the ALS Forum, which you can find via our website. And I find this amazing because the one thing that ALS really does is it teaches us the value of time. And, Frank's, obviously, his time has been altered by this disease. And the fact that he has chosen to spend that time to help others online is really quite remarkable. So on behalf of the forum, Frank, thank you for all of your input and your contributions there. I know that everybody really appreciates it. You're an unsung hero there. And if there was a way that we could recognize you, we absolutely would. So everybody just give Frank a round of applause. Thank you. Frank, you touched a lot of people in other ways. We did a trip to Washington last year to help advocate for millions of dollars to come to ALS research. That money never would have moved into the lab if it wasn't for people like you. So again, thank you for taking that little bit of time, that luxury that we all take for granted every day, and spend it to advocate for research. So thank you for that. I know that Frank's want me to, absolutely. And it really was millions of dollars that this guy helped bring to ALS research. So these are things that you may not know about him, but they really are truly amazing. And I'm sure that everybody has stories about Frank, and we go on all night about how amazing him, his wife Kim, their family is. Walking around, I think you're related to like everybody in the room, man. It's pretty crazy. Everybody's like a cousin or something like that. I was talking to somebody just a moment ago who's a longtime business partner of yours, and she was telling the story about her next door neighbor being a teacher of yours as well. And in Boston, we lose these connections, and it really is the connections that we have with each other, and it really is quite an honor to be here to speak on behalf of the Institute. And I know you want me to say a few words about that. So if I was going to sum up for everybody what the ALS Therapy Development Institute is, I guess I really would say that it's Frank. It exists because Frank exists. Frank needs a cure. He needs medication that will slow, stop, or even reverse the disease that is slowly changing his entire world that we're all part of. That is what ALS-TDI is. That's why we're there. We will always be there until we have a drug for people like Frank. I know I talk about it as an abstract thing, but it really is a brick-and-mortar institute. It's in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and if any of you guys come down south, guess what? There's no snow down there, first of all. Come by, come see the lab. You can come in, see what we're doing and learn more about the disease. I don't want to go into the science of it too much, but I'll be around for another hour. Folks want to hear about the science, but we have some really amazing things happening at the lab. Frank, I want to tell you privately, but I'll tell everybody. We actually yesterday got confirmation that the CEO of Biogen will be joining us this year at the Leadership Summit. So, maybe there's some good news on the way very shortly on that route, and he knows what I'm talking about. If you guys want to know, come find me. But, we really have some amazing things happening. The only way that things happen in research, because guess what? The government isn't solving this problem. There isn't a Department of Cures. There's no Institute of Cures out there. The only way we're going to solve this problem is through events like this, through your fundraising, through you reaching into your pocket, pulling out that $5 or $10 and handing it to one of the girls walking around and selling those raffle tickets. So please give generously. Know that it's going to a good cause. And thank you all for coming out to support Frank and to support ALS research. Thank you. Is that okay, Frank? You want the microphone?
Yeah. Hey everybody. Hey, I wanted to take a moment and thank a few people, mainly Lee and Joey, Patty and Phil, for doing this whole fundraiser for us. It was a mountain of work. They solicited businesses all over the state. Phil and Patty solicited friends and family who readily, at the drop of a hat, donated something of themselves and more for us. Also, I want to thank you all for taking time out of your lives and supporting us by being here and donating what you can. It's huge. It means a lot. Thanks.